Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. We're going to be doing another shot at sealed. Last time we were able to get 7 wins on that personal first. Will we catch lightning in the pan again? I'm not too sure. But anyway, we're gonna give it a shot. Just get just get some of the juices flowing. And primarily it's just to get cards. But let's see if we can get gems out of this. Not as clear cut as last time. It's my second copy of Fae of Wishes. It's like it's telling me to build something. Also my second copy of Clackbridge Troll. This one's let's see if we it's telling us to go black something. We'll see. Let's actually start with the okay, let's start with the multicolored first. Okay, not so much. Again, lots of black choices. So there's black blue as a choice, black white's a choice. We'll take a look at the red. That looks like a choice also. And first off, not too bad. Reeve Soul's good removal. Tempting Witch gives us some food, so we might go into the black-green train again. Clackbridge Troll, not quite food, but it's kind of functional as that. What the heck is that goat taking? Oh well. Sir Conrad's always good actually. Bognaughty interacts with food. Actually, we have also a giant skewer that makes food. And Blacklands Paragon. My only concern is not many creatures. Cauldron's Gift's always good. So we kind of want to splash this with something. Okay, let's take a look at green because that's also the food color. We might end up going there again, but it looks good. Keeper Fables is good. Squire, not many adventures. Okay, we have some adventures. Okay, have some food interaction. Okay, so black green's looking good. Let's take a look at blue. This one's harder to say. We have some card draw. Queen of Ice is quite good. Lots of card draw, but none of the payoffs. Well, we have one payoff. Well, this is the weakest of the payoffs. Steel Gaze Griffin is slightly better. Yeah, we're missing that one fairy as the payoff. Let's check red. That's also the other source of payoffs. Okay, got some removal and Searing Barrage. We could make a sacrifice style deck. Emperor Shieldbreaker, interesting. Black red looks promising. It's actually starting to look like black green. Let's take a look at white. Okay, Hushbringer. How many knights do we have? 1, 2, 3 knights. So okay, wait, that's a start. Silver Flame Ridge. No, that's Battered Cow gives us food, sort of. It's also a tree, so it's not bad. So we got 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're very light on knights, so knights as a team is... And it only affects the toughness anyway, so... It's interesting, but that's not how we're rolling. Let's see, do we have other knights? Red. Okay, we got that as a knight. Unfortunately, let's see what our available lands are. Not much. Pretty much just the idyllic range if ever. So we're... I know there are knights in every color, but I don't think we're going to be running knights as a team. We're probably also not running artifact enchantment as a team either. Convention Surge would be nice though. Let's take the Festive Funeral, that's also removal. We could go... Yeah, because the knight payoffs are kind of in white right now. I'm probably... Because this one's the food payoff. We don't have a repeatable source like Squire from last time. Oh yeah, let's check artifacts. Okay, got a golden egg, that's good. Clockwork Servant will allow us to draw a card. Scalding Cauldron is a possibility. Okay. Not found the Scarecrow or the wall. we do have a mix of humans and non-humans, so Keeper of Fables is It's gonna have to power itself out. Actually, we might have way too many humans for that. But anyway, you're only getting one card regardless, so it's other concerns that right now we're heavy on the 5 count. We're gonna need a color that's lighter on it, so fine, let's try white black. Okay, battered cow gives us a food token. Bartered cow, battered cows. Okay, Ardenvale Paladin, it's 2/5 for 4. Again, really concerned. We do have a good number of 2s though. Hushbringer's a 2. Oh, but take note, it also affects us, so... It affects us... It's actually an interesting combo. Hushbringer into Clackbridge Troll. Basically, they don't get the goats, so... They don't get goats immediately, so they have to start sacking their own stuff. But it hurts us more, so I'm gonna... not include that. Let's put the Fairy Godmother in. Beloved Princess can't be blocked. That's interesting. Trap in the Tower is removal, so we'll keep that. Shepherd of the Flock. I guess it works. There is plenty of and there's plenty of enchantment or artifact style removal. Prize Griffin. You kind of want to have one of these as but right now we are way too heavy on black. I might end up cutting something just to make it fit. We definitely want 1 or 2 more creatures. I'm gonna put the Flutter Flock. Watch me mispronounce that. I'm gonna put the Fox in because I'm gonna put Mozilla Firefox in because we're definitely gonna get some artifacts and enchantments here. I really want to put okay, Silver Flame Ritual, maybe not so great. Outflanks also removal. We just need to build up a creature base. It's kind of possible. I might cut the Festive Funeral because it's a bit iffy even at 5. I want to have another creature. Let's put the Prize Griffin in. So 16 and 7. We got 1 bit of card. We could use some more card draw. We're not okay. We got 2 bits of card draw, not much. White's not exactly in the card draw colors. Black, there was 1 card we just didn't get it. I could put Revenge of Ravens as a way to stretch the game out. Forever Young is probably also a good fit as well. Okay, let's check. Let's check lands. I don't actually. We're more black than white. I think I'm not gonna mess with our mana base. Revenge of Ravens is good. What would I cut for it? Not much. You know what? I'm gonna stick with this one first. So again, it's Orzhov. Something like that. So we have quite a bit to do on the 2 slot, so that's something. We'll give that one a shot. I didn't exactly give the others a look because okay, to explain why, here's our red. We got 1, 2, we got some decent creatures in red actually. Okay, here's the deal. If white doesn't pan out, it does give us a few flyers, so that's something. Trail of Possibilities, also additional. You know what? Red might actually be better. Hold on, think of our playables. I might be willing to give. Yeah, I might be willing to give red a shot here. Okay, let's okay, let's go back to the old drawing board. So Clockwork Servant, I think I could just drop. Yes, hold it. Huh? Oh. Okay, let's get... Yeah, my concern was that we have plenty of force here. Yeah, the reason I didn't quite put this... Okay, we'll be forced to play 7 dwarves, which is not great, just to fill up that slot. Actually, yeah, we might not want to do that. We are technically playing a slower deck just to fit this. It curves slightly better, but we just have to remember that this is a 3/4 mana deck. So, okay, let's refix that mana. Okay, let's give... Yeah, I'm gonna give this version a shot. I'm literally torn, because at least here we have some early drops. Giants, it kind of fits into... Well, Giant Skewer depends on it dealing damage to creatures, so maybe not so much. And let's see, we get Searing Barrage and Scorching Dragonfire, whereas in white we get Trapped in a Tower and Outflank, which I'm not exactly running. We just get better creatures overall here. Yeah, you know what? We get better creatures in white. Let's go back to white. We get better setup here. We get much more of an early game, which we desperately need. So let's go the Orzhov way. And I'm also gonna put in the Hushbringer. We'll probably cut the Clockwork Servant. Let's give that one a try. I'm thinking the Hushbringer is basically a burn magnet, so that's kind of fine. I guess. Considering all the removal is relatively good, I don't remember seeing any. Like, the cheapest piece of removal still hits for 3 damage, so... Yeah, we're gonna give this one a shot. Let's see how well we go. Yeah, it took quite a while to build up this deck. It's not exactly the greatest plan, but at least we have an idea with one, and we can try out another if things go to heck. So... Good opening. Cauldron into Witch. We could use some more mana. Kind of scary. Okay, let's open in Cauldron. Oh, we don't even have... Okay. I forgot. Tempting Witch is 3 mana. So we don't even get this. Then Knight. Is it worth Reaving Soul? Not quite. So at least we get a 4/3 Menace, so that's good. One more mana, we run into Sir Conrad. We have to keep our options open. We might have to Reave Soul something. Also white-black, so... Opponents theoretically in the same game plan. One's probably gonna try to remove the Witch first before knocking us for 2. Yeah, 2-1-4-1 is always good. Okay, opponent's holding back. The player loses 3 life. Let's just play the Lockdown Paladin. There's Epic Fall, I guess. That would kill this one. I could just attack with this now. Maybe get our opponent removed. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with this now. Let's see what our opponent has in response. If he blocks and buffs his own guy, that's perfectly fine. At least we saved the temp. It's not the paladin that gets nuked. Then okay. I do not understand what happened there. Ooh. Name's human. Okay. Yeah, that's a thing. So opponent has to respond to this. Opponent has his own search Conrad. So I'm actually gonna just play the Flutter Fox. I can hold this up till end of turn, so we pass the turn. Yeah, we don't have any top end removal. We don't have any pies to dig. One is more white than black at this point. Also note that we're basically dealing damage to each other, so yeah, that's a balancer. Well, so I can attack with this one. It kind of it still puts our opponent down a little bit. And we have one food token, so we can kind of catch up. Okay, so opponents. Yeah, 10. Okay. So. Hey, there. We hit each other for one each. I'm actually gonna put it on the Flutter Fox. Yeah, I've got the Flying Creature. Opponent could Epic. Epic Fall's a sorcery, so we're at least hitting for 4. Kind of. Okay, so we get delayed the turn. That's fair. If he does swing though, he knows we will crack back, so he has to play something relatively large. This is not large enough, so I'm actually hoping he does play this. He might not even swing, but I'm actually hoping he does. Also, Revenge of Ravens whenever a creature. So if I swing with both, it's a 2 points. It's basically it'll hit me for if I swing with both, it'll hit me for. Okay, so my opponent has the better. He's not playing this one though. Okay, so he's gonna hit us for 5. And this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have to let that resolve. So, gain some gain just a little bit. So, raising a bit. End the turn, because I'm definitely cracking this food token. Our opponent doesn't have an answer to this. I am moving the Giant Skewer to Hushbringer. Yeah, looks. Yeah, opponent had the. Yeah, these are the cards I wanted to see. Okay, so we've evened that bit. And yeah, Hushbringer nukes that effect, so here's the Pathlighter. So yeah, these two are flying. I should swing with this first. Okay, perfect. Just need food. Equip the Hushbringer. Then, yeah, end of turn I can... So if our opponent casts something with an adventure, I can nuke the Pathlighter in response. This one has own giant skewer. Okay. Oh, who does he equip it to? He's equipping it to that. Okay. I'm gonna nuke the Pathlighter. So I'm willing to take 3 damage first. Okay, got Clackbridge Troll, but I want to delay that a bit. No, let's hope. Yeah. Let's hope he doesn't have an answer to the Hushbringer. Not quite yet. So things. Crack food. It's okay. Doesn't get the scry. Okay, opponent can choose to sacrifice. Probably sack this one, which is fine. That's actually, yeah. He doesn't get the goats. Which is the nice thing. So I will attack because even if he gains one, I still gain more. And so he can play a sort of War of Attrition with his. Yeah, Revenge of Rave. I really consider putting this one in. That's game. We managed to hit most of our opponent's stuff. That Sir Conrad mirror match was actually very scary. And yeah, also note I probably should be playing some green in order to hit my quests, but I'll probably save that for later. I might just play some regular games. I'm really having a hard time in ranked right now. It's more like the things I know aren't quite working. Okay, so this is an auto mull. This is an auto keep. And I'm gonna bin the paladin. So we're gonna probably play it's sad we're gonna play the commander first. That's a 2-1 death touch, so I can't complain. I can also play Hushbringer. No, let's save the Hushbringer for as long as possible. This is at this early stage, it's a removal magnet. If I can keep this alive when we play Clackbridge Troll, we will. Also not. Play this. Yeah, so we're gonna delay as long as possible. We're definitely equipping the. It's weird, but we're definitely equipping the commander. Also weird, my opponent's done absolutely nothing. I think he's holding up counterspell. We're in no rush right now. Our opponent has to play something. In fact, we can now play Hushbringer, then equip it with Giant Skewer. Still have a food token. let's swing first. It's gonna auto block, which is fine. It nets us a food token. Okay, and equip. And I'm hoping our opponent plays something like Charm Sleep. Sleep Paralysis. That was the M20. Heraldic Banner. He's naming black, so there is a Convolute. Okay, he's holding it up. Yeah, he's holding it up. Actually, that's fine too, because I can Cauldron's Gift it anyway. Oh, and he didn't have it. Yep. The 1-2. Yep, it's a 1-2 combo that I'm really looking forward to. I guess you can guess what my thumbnail is going to be now. Oh man, this is quite busted. Let's keep at it. I guess we can do well here. So I guess not many people are playing sealed right now. Yeah, not many people. Okay, there you go. I'm concerned that not many people are playing right now. Kind of awkward to have to pause the video just for lack of players. Okay, so we got one. Straight to Shepherd. Actually, you can go straight to Wintermoor Commander. Yeah, we definitely go first. But remember, more black than white. Yeah, that's the reason why I took out the Ardent Veil Paladin. This is a combat trick of sorts, but in a board this empty, we might as well just go for it. I think most people... Actually, to be fair, I also thought the same thing. Most people assume this is for attacking or blocking. For it to be straight removal... Oh, he gets it back. Okay, fine. But I got my time already with it, so not too bad. Let's say our opponent replays Piper of the Storm again. We can reave its soul. Hopefully draw another mana so we get the option we get some more options. If not, reave soul's just fine. The rats have menace. He doesn't have menace. In fact, this guy's never going to attack. Let's place a golden egg. Okay, building up the board. Yeah, he's gonna take Piper. I kind of want to play golden egg too. Okay, let's offer the trade first. Okay, so now I can take. Okay, fine, we'll just read its soul now before it gets out of here. I really need another land, but so far, yeah, our opponent has a much better board presence right now. Yeah, to be fair, read soul. The further along the game goes, the less likely I'm going to be able to hit anything with it. That's it. We're now at the stage where... Okay, so we can... Oh, he's gonna take Clackbridge Troll. Okay. Okay, so we only got so many turns with this. Okay, Bognati. So here's the thing, I can just play the Wintermoor Commander, so even if it plays the Troll, I'll take some damage, but... I can also flash Blacklands Paragon, that's another thing. Let's end the turn. He's definitely gonna play this one. Though... So, but technically, if I hit once, I need to just keep Tempting Witch alive. Then all I have to do is just keep sniping, cracking the food open. This one does cost mana, so I just have to remember that. Opponent's deciding whether it's worth it to give us tree coats. Oh, it's gonna try. If he tries to remove the Tempting Witch, that changes our plans slightly. So by the fate. Oh, he just bounces it. Fine. Yeah, sure. So he's giving himself more. Yeah, so that's his other rare. Well. Oh. Okay, so we might lose the Blacklands Paragon. Which is fine. It just means if I draw another... yeah, I really don't like that if I draw another land plan. He might take out the not tempt... Yeah, I took out the Tempting Witch. That's fair. Okay, we'll leave that up. 5 mana. We can technically crack this for color. Yeah, I could also just crack this right now. Okay, so... It'll be annoying if he does have removal. Oh well. It is what it is. You can't exactly win. Lumen Scavengers. Bounces are Bognati. Ah. Okay, so that's what happens when we get way stuck on mana. We really need another Black Source. We did get our Tempting Witch though. Yeah, I guess we'll just play the Tempting Witch. Wait, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, opponents. Just wait for opponents to play the getting mana screwed this one just. Place the troll. Okay, let that resolve. Can I afford to take damage now? Yes, I think I can afford to take damage. Yeah, because yeah, it's still have to tap, but that's a problem. Okay, so I can just sack him. Yeah, it buffs him up a bit. Really annoying, but I don't really have any way around it. We will take more damage up top. Yeah, we need to start playing these guys now. And yeah, getting stuck on the. Oh, he skipped. Doesn't realize I don't have the mana, right? So let's see how we can. Okay, got our other source. It's two. Okay, we'll play that. Our opponent forgot our color predicament, so we're gonna skip. And we're actually gonna invite our opponent to attack. I'll probably block with Black Lance Paragon, so even if I lost Kraken's food, that's fine. Okay, we don't need mana at this point. Okay, resolve. Decline. Yes, I want him to attack. He knows I have the Black Lance Paragon. Okay, so he's gonna go swing in the air instead. Yeah, none of my guys fly. So that was a good thing for me to consider. If I was playing green, I would have been forced to play the spider, and that was very poor. Okay, so swinging for 2, very conservative. Is this? It's you control, so I wouldn't have been able to take it back. Watch our opponent have a counter spell. And guess what he did? I didn't say please. So we lose another Reap, so we lose Flutterfox, so we still have one more flyer, that's the Griffin. Yeah, not swinging with this one, no attacks. Okay, so considering how our opponent was able to hit us with Kvetch's Urge, we're probably not gonna win. And we now have to be able to remove this, and we lost our other Reap Soul, so not this game is not very promising. We're probably not gonna. Yeah, I'm not letting him draw cards. Not when he has a Fairy Vandal out. So unfortunately, we don't have ways to generate tokens. I don't want him to swing with the Vandal. He's not swinging with the Vandal. Yeah, it's a shame that he... Okay, yes, I'm gonna just keep sacking food. Only because if we're gonna lose, yeah, we're gonna lose this one. We take 4. We take more. We might regain some. No, we're not winning in the crackback. Yeah, this has trample. This has trample. Traitorous troll. still playing it safe though. Yeah, Hushbringer. Yeah, it's either Hushbringer or the Griffin, and who wants to bet that our opponent has didn't say please? Again. Another opponent was playing the long game. Normally you only want one of these, but well, if that's what the sealed gives you and you expect a long game. Emery also. I think our opponent was planning to milk himself. Okay, let's see what else our opponent has. Well, that was all good stuff. I'm impressed. I'm not impressed by our land draw, so yeah. We're not gonna win at that point. Yeah, between all, it was worth a shot, but it's the weird case where our opponent had the land glut early, then we had the land glut late. The game turned the moment our opponent took our troll. I think we actually were playing the white paladin also. Right, simple. Outflank would be interesting. We do generate enough creatures. Okay, so yeah, what we got 1 into a 2, but into nothing else. We'll roll with it. I can also hold on to it, hold it for a while, because our opponent expects this to be a 2-1. Yeah, the death touch is a bit egregious, but think of it this way: we can pump it for extra damage, and we can still cast it anyway. It's not like we're casting anything else. And now our opponent's about to burn it. Rich, Doctor. What did they take? Planes. Okay. So. Yeah, let's block it. So I actually wanted to take our opponent for that. Taking that one plane's easy. So yeah, now we're gonna play the player without other because we really got nothing else. We'll probably have to run for the troll. Find ourselves a tempting witch. We'll play that. Another knight gets mana, so this doesn't. Okay, so we're definitely... Yeah, definitely playing that bitch troll plan. Maybe we can... might do this. I guess we can snipe that. Let's go either have 3-3. Okay. So he's gonna sack. He's not gonna sack. Okay. He might have righteousness, which would be annoying. No, he doesn't have righteousness. Okay. He's just taking the hit right now. Okay, so this is it's just 3-3 vigilance. So this knight will have mana, so we'll take 5 damage. Oh, this is giving us that. That's good. Yes, this has first strike, which is a problem. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cast this with Adamant. There's no point. Okay. Yeah, hey Adamant. Yeah, that gives you the option. So a 3-6 will be able to block this, and we will have the option to crack the food. Tower. Okay, that's fair. Trapped in another tower. He's trapping towers. Yeah, we're we're not winning this one too. And the coats get... Okay, let's resolve. So... Has the blockers. Let's see. Yeah, have to at least block this one. So 3. Okay, 3, 4. So we're down to 3 life. Yeah, we're not gonna we're not gonna survive that way, so we have to at least crack this space. Okay, so we got another golden egg. That's okay. Let's play the golden egg first. We don't have another pump spell. I can return this to my hand. Oh, this is okay. Yeah, the math is weird here. Let's see. If I can return this, I can't cast it, so that's a dud. I can crack this. That's for 3. I can bring him down to 2. It's permanent I control, so I can't bounce either of these. And we can block it anyway. Let's go to combat first. Let's see if our opponent makes a mistake. Nope, doesn't make a mistake. So next, go to attackers. Yeah, this is the closest I got. No dice. Yeah, I don't have enough blockers. So close. We really needed more food. We just didn't have the food generation. We're already at 2 losses at this point, so you know what? I still like it. Alright. Let's double check our green again. Let's see. We only have 2 ways of generating food, so it's not great either. We're already running the cow, so that's 1 way to generate food. Yeah, we don't lose much. Yeah. Wait, technically this is also a way to generate food, but these guys get run over very quickly. Yeah, I guess we'll continue with this one. Let's live or die by this one. Anyway, we're close to the 1 hour mark at this point, so I guess this is a good time. Yeah, the first 2 games were really great, and we're getting punished for it. So Shepherd into Skewer, I guess, into Witch. Okay, we got turn 2, turn 3 plan, so I'm good with this. Do I want to hold this up? Because I can just make this into a 3/4. Let's see what our turn 2 play is. If our turn 2 plays another creature, we can skip playing Shepherd at the block. So locking pallet. Yeah, we need to build pressure. So try to trade early. We play Tempting Witch, then we play the Paladin. Another Keeper. Definitely want to get rid of that song. Let's see if he takes the trade. Okay, he takes the trade. That's very good. Okay, play the Tempting Witch. Now, if you're wondering why I'm responding like that to this guy, is because I'm kind of... This seems to be like one of the flavors of the month for this season. This kind of the deck you're running into. It's basically 4 copies of the Innkeeper, 4 copies of the Lucky Clover. 4/3, so can't be Reave Soul, but can still be removed in other ways. We have another mana that's basically Giant Skew. That's a Giant Skewer. Curious Pair, basically token. This has menace, so it's gonna need another blocker. Hushbringer Giant Skewer is also a nice combo. We'll swing first. Actually gonna... Oh, cancel. Hushbringer Giant Skewer, stick back. Yeah, the mana's slightly wonky. That... Now you know why Fabled Passage... Fabled Passage is rare because of its ability to have the land untapped. It actually means quite a lot. So our opponent can't rely on ETB effects, can't rely on death triggers. Has to staring down a giant skewer. So he's gonna try to race us, which is fine. We can just play the bartered cow. Gives us another food token. Race our opponent. Technically, our opponent's at the virtual 12 life. We need one more mana to play Griffin, but otherwise I'm willing to barter the cow. Fortunately, has the saddest flavor text ever. I'm pretty sure you would think something's wrong if a cow appeared out of nowhere. Okay, so our opponent realizes he can't just swing. He needs to play another creature. Opponent has... Is our opponent literally skipping? No. He's got removal. That's fair. Oh, Forever Young. Get the Innkeeper back. So... Which is interesting, because this allows me to... Okay, so that's a 5-6 damage. So that allows me to move the Skewer here. None of these guys have reach. I check. It's gonna be an even trade. Yeah, I want to at least get rid of that. Okay. Some more. Ooh, lots of food. Glorious food. So, opponent knows what's next. I would like some more mana, but Palmar Knife. Okay, Desperate Times calls for desperate measures. Draws the land he needs. Am I willing to just trade these two? I kinda am. Basically force our opponent to pare down their board. This doesn't have reach either. Just waiting for our other tempting witch would be nice. Bognaughty would be okay. I'm probably just gonna end up playing... I might just end up playing the cow. Got lots of food but nowhere to use it. Yeah, the food's really more for green. I'm wondering if the Hushbringer is enough, is nuking whatever our opponent's planning to play. It's Tempting Witch, but they don't get food. Technically, if I play Tempting Witch, I won't get food either, but I already have a good amount of food, so that's fine. get some. Well, let's destroy his resolve with another griffin. There is an anti-flyer removal spell. There you go. Also want to hold on to our artifacts because we also have the fox. Actually liking the direction. Okay, so there you go. Seal another win. Not too shabby. Okay, so 3 wins, not bad. Any game could be our last game here, so I'm just gonna keep at it. Quite happy with how the deck is going. Hushbringer is quite good. Yeah, we have to remember that a lot of creatures are reliant on ETB. There's a good number that are reliant on dead triggers. Yeah, Hushbringer is the best lightning rod. And it looks like... Yeah, we just have to time our plays properly. So... I go first. I might skip on playing Fairy Godmother. I'll probably play the Flutter Fox first. Then play it into Giant Skewer. You can also play it into Tracking Power depending on what our opponent has. You could also just do the buff. Oh, it can't block, so that didn't matter. Can't do that either. Just wait for our opponent to cast Reef. No, Reef's. Yeah, cast Reef Soul. Okay, I have the Reef Soul, so. We're just gonna quit. Wait, it does have Reef. Is Reef Soul 2? No, it's not an instant. Tap into 2 creatures. Okay, fine. That's fair. Plays the Tactician if I'm not mistaken. If he plays something for the ground, that's perfect too. I can just trap it in the tower. If he traps our fox in the tower, we can get it. I'm actually just gonna play the Paladin as a 3-2. Just put some board presence here. So far, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of black, green, black, white, black, blue. One's gonna attack with this because there's no reason to hold him back, her back. Opponent has to place. Opponent has to place something. No, it's not playing anything, which is concerning. Let's swing first. There's Kiss. Okay. Block it. Oh, it's a sorcery. Okay, we have to save it. I could have saved the permanent, but I would have lost the fox. Okay, so that was an interesting play. So on this So our opponent has the Griffin on as a turn 5 play. We can trap it in the tower. Then Fairy Godmother. Nice Griffin. Who would have thunk? So yeah, this one being a sorcery hurts it, but it gives it flying, which means nothing here. Everyone has flying. I can give the fox flying. I can play Sir Conrad. Okay, think of it this way. I can play Sir Conrad. I attack with the Paladin. He's forced to block with both, so I can nuke the Tactician. Yes. Let's play this. And this slightly messes our opponent's math up a bit. So yeah, we have to take out the Tactician. Yeah, that's one way to get extra damage. I still wanna play Fairy Godmother. Nope, it's because I think, yeah, Epic Downfall. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not much. Which is up. So I probably should. I got this one. Perfect. So he can still bake the Piper. Could have righteousness, which would be very annoying. Doesn't take anything. Yeah, it's gonna be very close. Going for it. Cauldron's Gift. We could use it to dig up something, but yeah, can't activate. So you probably just want to bake it into bake the So our opponent's at the virtual 7 life. And this one doesn't fly anymore, so we're gonna have to think of something. Lockbane Paladin again. Okay, take the hit. If I can get no, none of my removal's gonna quite work. I can Cauldron's Gift for Lockbane Paladin. Do I want to dig? Yeah, let's dig. You might. Okay, then Ardenvale's not that great. We'll take Lockbane Paladin. So opponent now needs to so what are we looking for? Okay, he can't activate it quite yet. Yeah, not with flyers is a take. He can't block the fox. Ironically, the correct answer is to take out the Bog Naughty if ever. You could just bake it instead. Oh, he's going for that. Yeah, I might have miscounted the math. Here's what's gonna happen. He takes this out. And he can take this out next turn. Yeah, it's kind of a good game here. Yeah, I kind of lost this game. Yeah, he's thinking this truth. Okay, he's gonna do the double block. Correct is to snipe the Bog Naughty. As much as I want to snipe the Prize Griffin, there you go. So end turn. I'm just gonna crack that. Unfortunately, yeah, that egg was our only other source of food. So just take. Guess we could convince our opponent to start baking their creatures, but that's the funeral. Okay, we're not gonna get that option. We do have another tempting witch, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah, we just got flooded out. Yes. We might barely have an out, but I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, Festive Luna is really good. Number of knights you control, so it's yeah, that makes this lethal. I could just crack the food. Bake it in response. Yeah, Witch's Oven's gonna be quite good. And I even heard that there's some lots of food. And there's even a deck revolving around it. So opponents at the virtual 12 life. So we're down to just one creature. We really need creatures right now. Yeah, taking out the Bog Naughty was still the correct play there. We would have auto lost after that. Okay. Okay. Don't have the Hushbringer, but I don't have much of a choice. I think he's just gonna take. Well, Righteousness will not save. It'll give him a ton of life though, but I have to go for it. Dead touch. Yuck. At least we cracked for some damage, but it's not quite enough. And our opponent's gonna still at a virtual 12. We already used our Cauldron's Gift, so that's out of the equation. Okay, let's quadrate it. Yeah, our opponent might start considering just start to bake goats. Okay, opponent's tap goat. This way, we're gonna have to. We'll automatically have to take the 2 from here and block the commander. We could lose at this point. I probably should just held back, but I feel like I kind of lost it. Thankfully, can't cast it quite yet, but we're not gonna be able to. I don't think we have an out for this. Yeah, it's already flying. Because he'll give that indestructible, so it makes it pointless to block. So I have to block this one. So we get a food token. We do have a Bognaughty. That's not it. I'm probably just gonna crack the cauldron over the Swordmaster. You can bake it in response, so there's that. Yeah, still not cracking the clue if I don't have to. So yeah, Witch's Oven is quite busted. I'm gonna be looking for that. I'm definitely looking for that. We literally just got one when it attacks, so okay. Can't trap this. Can't Reeve Soul it. I'm out of Reeve Souls anyway. Sir Conrad's my only out. Fairy Godmother, help me, please. Let's see. He has our own Flutter Fox. Let's see what we get. We did have an Iris. Yeah, Witch's Oven just literally blanks your remove. Good game. So kind of close, but yeah, we scheme and yeah, it would have been nice if we had the Hushbringer combo, but we didn't get it that time. So anyway, well, we did have a decent run here. A par for the close, I would say. So that's that. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. Come on. Give me something I can use. Harmonious Archon. This one's interesting. What do we have for the last card? Yeah, I really could have used. Yeah, I could have really used cards like Foreboding Fruit. I guess. Okay, Constellation Mythic, I'll accept that. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Good luck, have fun, and God bless. Have a great weekend, everyone.